Hi, welcome to another program. This week we want to talk about the Turkish-Russian relations. There was a meeting in the beginning of October between President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and also President of Russia, Putin. And the relations has always, they have ups and downs, but rarely it happened also we have ups and downs at the same time, like nowadays. We want to talk about this, but before that, we would like to remind you that if you'd like to share the contents that you like with your friends and also subscribe to our channel, it will help us. Now, Russia is very much with the Turkey's sovereignty on the Russian maritime vessels to access to Black Sea or to Mediterranean Sea, let's say. For Russia, it's a vitally important issue because they totally depend on the Black Sea Navy to support all their operations in the Mediterranean region. For Russia, is also very much concerned with Turkey's presence in the South Caucasus and Central Asia. Russia sees this as a backyard of its Soviet regime sphere, and they are not happy to share with not only Turkey but with anybody. So meanwhile, Turkey has a close ties because of the cultural and also genetically we have very close ties with the countries, Turkic countries in the especially Central Asia. It becomes a great concern to Russia. Shortly, or a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not wrong, Turkey has also sold one drone again to Kyrgyzstan, and I was mentioning this. Turkey should have been thinking about that, selling the drones. These not only Kyrgyzstan but also to Kazakhstan. I think Kazakhstan already decided to buy one or two or three. I cannot remember. Also Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and all these, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan is already buying. It will help Turkey to increase its foothold in these Central Asia nations, because if these countries are going to give up using the Soviet regime weapons and get closer to Turkey, it will also help us to increase our economic activities in these regions. So win-to-win situation, because they will have the also tool to balance the Russian influence in their countries. And of course, Russia is very much concerned about this. But meanwhile, we have also very much bad relations in Libya, in Syria, also in Iraq. Libya is very important for Russia, but why? Because, as you might remember, Russia is selling gas to Europe, especially from the north part of Europe, to Germany especially. And it gives great advantage for Russian economy and also puts a pressure on EU in terms of any kind of economic sanctions or the severity of the sanctions against Russia. And they want to do this in Libya too. Why? Because if they are going to acquire most of the oil export activities through the Russian companies in Libya, they will have another pressure point on EU by using the oil connection. However, Turkey wants to access cheap energy. Why? Because we believe that China is now getting or will get much more less in terms of producing, let's say, cheap products, and Turkey wants to replace this by using its own industry or activities also in the, I would say, in the Northern Africa, in Central or Northern or Horn of Africa, let's say, and also in Balkans and Central Asia. For that, Turkey should access to cheap energy, because if you are going to decrease the unit price for the 1 unit of any product, it means that you can be much more competitive in the market. Therefore, this brings the Russian interest and the Turkish interest on the other side to each other, and this is not going to get lost very quickly. The same situation also can be discussed in Syria and also in Iraq too. But on the hand side also, we are very good in terms of military technology acquiring from Russia through the S-400 air to or land to air defense system, and also acquiring the nuclear facility technology like in Akkuyu nuclear facility. Therefore, it is ups and downs, and it only connects to the benefits also of the countries. Of course, it should be mutually, but whoever demands more is Turkey at this time. But however, there is one more important thing. When we are looking at the balance of the relations, the demanding party seems to be Turkey at this moment. And the one who is giving is always Russia. Russia is only trying to give that in order to create a balance against EU and also United States. This relation, the most important tool is energy and also military equipment. Energy, Turkey cannot do too much. They have tried to access it in the East Mediterranean region, and they try to also compete with Russia in Libya, Syria, and elsewhere. Turkey will, of course, naturally get some. That's not the problem. The real problem is going to be for Russia is the military. If Turkey is going to access to military technology as it desires, like a global power, then we will see that the relations will change dramatically. Because then Turkey is going to say that I don't need you. Then the relations will be much more tougher. Turkey will not going to be flexible with Russia, and then it will be hard muscles. And how long this is going to take place? I believe it will take place because of the Turkey's economy is the biggest problem for Turkey. It depends on not Erdogan, but after Erdogan era. If after Erdogan era, the Turkish political leaders, elites, will have the tools to fix the economy in 3 to 5 years' time, then I will say after 2030s you will see that, definitely. If not, maybe to 2040s, who knows. But it definitely belongs to that, the opposition party, who is going to take the administration of Turkey, or the political elites, how they are going to structure Turkey. Otherwise, unless economy is strength, this is not going to happen, for sure. So if you like the content of this, please share it with your friends, and get subscribed to our channel. Thank you very much indeed, and have a nice day. Bye.